Hello. Yeah, we have this question before us here. We have been asked to solve this radical challenge without the use of the calculator. Say, without calculator, simplify the square root of 7 minus the square root of 8 plus the square root of 5 minus square root of 24 plus square root of 3 minus square root of 8. So how do we simplify this without the calculator? Knowing fully that the terms we have inside the radical are not perfect square. It is easy. I will show you the step-by-step guide on how to solve this. So let's take our solution from here. Alright, so let's take the first term. We're going to handle this separately, handle this separately, handle this separately, and see what this gives us in time. So let's take the first one. So for the first one, let's give this star 1. So the square root of 7 minus the square root of 48 here. Okay, so this is same thing. We can rewrite this expression we have here now. It gives us here the square root of 7 minus the square root of 16 times 3. Remember the law of solve. We say that if you have this, so if we apply that here, 16 is a perfect square. That will give us 4. So this could be rewritten as square of 7 minus 4 into the square root of 3. Okay, now here comes where we have some challenge. We have to rewrite the whole of this expression, whereby we're going to have a square from it, so that with that square we now cancel out this square root here. So if we consider this expression we have here 4 root 3, then we can rewrite that to give us here square root alongside with this 7 here. We have 4 minus 4 into square root of 3 plus 3. Okay, because here we have 4 plus 3 will give us 7. So if we have this 7, we can now rewrite the whole of this to give us here equal to the square root of bracket open 2 minus the square root of 3 close bracket all square. Now if you use this to open up this, then you're going to come up with this, and add this to this, you're going to come up with this. At this point, this and this can leave the system. So this is equal to our bracket 2 minus square root of 3. So we succeeded in eliminating the radical here from the first expression. So we take the second expression. Let's take this star, star. We have this to be square root of 5 minus square root of 24, right? Okay, so this will now be equal to, again, we can split 24, right? So this is going to give us 5 minus the square root 24 can be split into 4 times 6. So I have here 4 times 6. Okay, again, with this will come out like the law we just look at here now. So this could be rewritten as the square root of 5 and minus 2 into the square root of 6. Easy. Now, we want to look at how we can factorize this expression to give us a square from it, whereby the square will not cancel this radical here. So we can rewrite this as our square root of 3 minus 2 into the square root of 6 plus 2. But if we add this 3 to this 2, it gives us 5 here. We all know that, right? And we can rewrite the whole of this expression in another form. So this could be written as bracket. Here we have square root of 3 minus the square root of 2 all to the power of 2. Okay, so this leaves again. So we now end up having bracket square root of 3 minus square root of 2. close bracket. Go to another expression for our 10 here now. So take the last one, which is our star, star, star. Now, what is the last term? The last term is just the square root of 3 minus the square root of 8. Again, we will write this. So we have to rewrite this very one. This is going to give us 4 times 2. So we have here the square root of 3 minus the square root of 4 times 2. So 4 is a perfect square. So automatically we're going to have this to be square root of 3 minus 2 to the square root of 2. Oh, though this took me some time before I could factor out a number, two numbers that I will subtract them, including the cube, sorry, including the square to give me this expression back. And at the end, came up with this. So this could be written as our 2 minus 2 root 2 plus 1. So this will now give us here the square root, then we have bracket the square root of 2, then minus 1 all to the power of 2. This will leave the system. So we'll now end up having it to be the square root of 2 minus 1. So this is the expression for our third term. So now we have a special for all the 3 terms. So we can now bring all of them together to solve for this. From our original expression here, what is the value of this we solved for already? Look at it here, we have it to be bracket 2 minus root 3. So we're going to have this to be bracket 2 minus square root of 3 close bracket plus the second term, which is this, we simplify it to give us this. So this is going to give us bracket the square root of 3 minus the square root of 2 close bracket plus, and lastly, which is this term, we solve it to be this, which is this expression here. So this is going to give us bracket square of 2 minus 1. Okay. Now, if we open up, this will give us 2 minus square root of 3, then plus square root of 3 minus square root of 2 plus square root of 2 minus 1. Here we have minus square root of 3, so this and this will leave. Then this and this will leave. So we now end up having 2 minus 1. So this now implies 1. So the whole of this simplification will lead to 1. So this marks the end to this challenge we have here. So if you learned something from this video tutorial, then give the video a thumbs up, and if you've not subscribed, do it to subscribe. Now whenever we release another video, you'll be among the first to get our videos once they are released. Thanks for being there all the time. Math Prowess loves you. Bye.